Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon here with
Ashley?
doing another trailer reaction. This one for the second trailer for the new Mummy, the Mummy, the first in Universal's upcoming Universal Monsters cinematic universe. They can't say MonsterVerse because Legendary took that already.
You should
So
have just said Kaiju verse.
yeah, but then I think again people are gonna confuse like Pacific Rim, assuming they might
Oh,
even
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do
I
maybe
forgot.
they might, who knows, they might do a cinematic universe for that too. But anyway, I really enjoyed the first trailer, but felt that we really need a second trailer to really kind of get a sense of what this movie's gonna be like. And lo and behold, here we have it. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer.
That's cool.
Is that Nick, your new girl?
Oh, I don't know. I was just looking at Tom Cruise. Of course, now it's not going to show his face.
What the hell?
Is that him? Guess he's got a beard.
Whatever's in there has been safely hidden
Wow.
for 2,000 years. This isn't a tomb. It's a prison. Nick!
She's Nick in this.
What is this?
The hieroglyph
Uncharted?
said she was named Amenet, chosen to be Egypt's next queen. But her thirst for power led her down a darker path, one that had to be stopped.
Because of your actions, this ancient power has returned. You are alive because you were chosen.
Chosen. By what?
Evil.
Ew.
The ultimate evil.
Legend
Jesus.
has it she's a being of unimaginable powers. Now she's using you to regain them.
She will not stop until she has remade our world into her own.
Just stay with me.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Don't leave me.
Oh, Jesus. Talk about a third wheel. Oh, yikes.
You can't run. You can't escape.
Yeah, it's Nick.
She's got plans for you.
Only not Nick. 'Cause Tom Cruise is Nick.
I know. Does that mean he's Tom?
Well,
That definitely shows a lot more than the first one.
I like the musical choice, by the way.
Was that one song? It
It's a
sounds
Rolling.
like
It's
that-
a Rolling Stone song. The
Yeah.
I see a red door and yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I like that's a little like play on it a little bit. That
I'm
was
glad you got that from. Is that one song, by the way?
yeah. No, it clearly was that one song
Yeah.
that you're referring to as is the song whenever anyone refers to the one
The
song.
one song.
So okay, but yeah, no, I dug it. It actually so right off the bat I think it's cool that they made the Mummy this time of a girl. It's very progressive.
Hey, if there's female mummies.
No, I agree too. But again, it changes the dynamic a lot. I
Yeah.
like how she was like. I like how her motivation isn't just power. I like how it was like she felt like she was cheated. So it's almost like a really revenge. Like she got robbed and now she's gonna make the whole world. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but I heard early on that the goal with this Universal Monster Cinematic Universe was that at some point kind of do almost like an Avengers kind of movie where
Yeah.
all the Universal Monsters come
Monster
together.
Squad Part 2.
That'd be great. This is like a build up to like a remake of Monster Squad.
Sorry.
But no, don't be at all. Don't even. Are you gonna make it?
Just the idea, I'm just...
Like choked up by it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the idea of that they're gonna come together somehow, but they're not gonna be villains. They're almost gonna be like superheroes. I heard, and I was like, well, first I was like, do we want the Universal monsters to be like superheroes? I mean, I get it. Avengers made a lot of money, but Avengers are
Is
the
Avengers.
Avengers. Universal monsters are monsters. But but what would be okay? Even if it's kind of like an anti-hero kind of thing, where they're not really doing it for us, it's just kind of we kind of benefit, i.e. the end of Legendary's Godzilla, where it's like, yeah, he saved the day, kind of. But I was like, okay, it looks like she's trying to take over the world, but she's got almost like these godlike powers.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, okay, well, how are you gonna have this balanced universe when you have a being of just pure magic, and then you have like the Wolfman, who's aside from the fact that he can, maul you, that he's essentially just, like a wild animal. And yeah, basically. So I was like, well, it almost seems like maybe that I'm gonna put it out there that maybe the Mummy is actually going to be like the villain.
Yeah.
Like she's going to be kind of like their Loki, so to speak. They're going to introduce basically the threat to this world. So who's basically again? So you have a monster. What are you going to use to fight a monster? Other monsters, because the Mummy would be the oldest of the Universal monsters. Because if Dracula is based off Vlad the Impaler, he would not be even as old as her. So she would be the oldest of the Universal monsters in terms of continuity. So it'd be kind of interesting, okay, over the years, other supernatural beings have kind of arisen and come to power. So now maybe they're all going to join forces. Because I know, what's his name? The guy who's
I can't
talking,
think of his name.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know he's going to be Dr. Jekyll. He's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know if he's going to be him in this movie, but that's who his character is going to be. I heard that Johnny Depp was being eyed to play the Invisible Man. So I think you're seeing the villain first. We're setting up the threat.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're going to start dropping in our heroes, I guess, for lack of a better term. But here's the threat. This is what's happening to the world. So who's going to answer the call? Well, all these cool supernatural beings are going to kind of step up.
Well, here's my thing. She said, Russell Crowe said to Tom Cruise that, she's like using you or whatever. But I'm like, okay, so does that mean clearly he's like undead, right?
Well, yeah.
It looks like, because obviously he survived the plane crash. And then it looks like he got swarmed by rats. I'm like, is he dying there?
Well, that's my point. I think, again, the only two avenues they could really go with that is, okay, is he going to be like a vampire like Dracula? But I'm like, it seems like, but he's not really Dracula if he's just a guy who becomes a vampire. I'm thinking he might end up being the Wolfman. Because in the original Universal Monsters story, the wolf becoming the wolf was a curse.
Yeah.
And they're already kind of reimagining these characters anyway. So I'm wondering, instead of just being like the curse, how you get to... They're going to be like, she curses him, and his curse, he kind of becomes this, that'll be like his thing, you know what I mean? Which would be kind of interesting, too, because, usually the Universal Monsters kind of Dracula is the...
Yeah, the head monster.
It'd be kind of interesting if they make the Wolfman kind of like, play a little bit differently.
Here's the thing, too, like, is this a remake of, I guess a remake for, like, the Brendan Fraser mummy? Is it technically, like, that same one,
the Brendan Fraser mummies were a remake of the Universal... Yeah,
so technically it's like a remake of a remake? Because I was going to say, it's interesting.
Well, it's another adaptation of the original.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I was going to say that one shot where, you see, like, the sandy face... they did that in that movie. So that's why I was saying, is that supposed to be like an homage to it?
I don't know. I'm nothing against those movies. I don't think they're going to be homaging
movies.
But here's the thing, though. When I saw certain effects like that, a part of me was not that I don't like the Brendan Fraser mummies, but they're very much one thing.
Yeah.
And you can see this is very much something different.
She's definitely creepy.
Well, yeah, but again, that's when I saw a few shots like that, big visual effect shots of her, I'm like, it's scary and cool. But they're more like, oh God, don't go too close. With moments like that, I felt not straight, but you won't be able to help yourself but compare it to that, because the Brendan Fraser mummy was big CGI mummy superpowers, whereas this feels more like she's more creepy, but she does have these powers too. So I'm kind of wondering, like, they're going to be the balance. Again, I don't have anything against the Brendan Fraser mummies, but those were very much kind of fun action adventure.
They were fun action adventure.
Yeah, they're fine. But this seems like it's leaning more on the horror, which is kind of the more traditional Universal monsters. So, so Dracula is going to be Vlad, or at least an ancient being. Frankenstein's monster was obviously made again, unless they're going to change that, it kind of makes sense that the Wolfman essentially is not period. So he could be any time. Yeah. Anyone who gets that curse can become the Wolfman. So it's kind of interesting that these are.
What if they just made him a werecat because of being Egyptian? They did love cats. You werecat.
They did love their cats. But I'm saying that'd be kind of interesting. The Wolfman would be the final monster,
Yeah.
in historically speaking. So you would have her as the mummy, then you have Dracula, then you have Frankenstein's monster. I guess the Invisible Man went there. I don't know. They could be just redoing everything. I know this is, but all we know so far. But I'm gonna go on the limb, not on the limb, but I'm gonna go on the record saying I think they're gonna all come together to fight her.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be, because Jesus Christ, what threat could
Otherwise,
be
yeah.
that
What are they gonna fight?
if she has giant sand face powers, we're like, what the hell are you gonna use to fight? But if she's what's causing trouble, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, you get all these other guys. But anyway, I dug it. I like it. I definitely made me more excited for it. I mean, I like the idea of any kind of cinematic universe that's centered around monsters. I thought that was cool. They were bringing back the Universal monster.
Yeah.
But the first show I was like, okay, it's cool. I'll definitely check it out. But this made me like legit like excited for like, okay, this looks really, really cool. I'm really, really digging it. I dig how creepy she is, but I dig how she's tortured too. She almost seems more demented. She doesn't seem like I'm just, this ancient pharaoh who's gonna come back and rule. She almost looks like she's like they got rid of her because she's
Kind of lost her marbles.
she's off kilter. Like she's not like just gonna rule stoically. No, she is messed up, and I dig that. But what did you guys think? Did you guys like it? Did this make you more excited? Are you digging this kind of revival of the Universal monsters? Do you think it's it's about time that it happened? Give us some of your thoughts. Let us know. If you have not already, please subscribe to her channel. I will leave the link in the description section below. And if you have not done so already, please do so here. Give us some of your thoughts. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.